What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Stacks. You already know what time it is. It's time for some more United Sim Football Association action here. Today it's going to be a fun one. One of these teams here in New York, they already got their playoff seed secured. Well, they have their playoff spot secured. Now they just got to see if they could keep on winning and perhaps can make their way into a home playoff game. But we got to see if Anchorage could get the job done too. They're still holding on to their last bit of grip in regards to making the playoffs. It's going to be a tough ride because they're currently 3 games behind the number 3 seed, so they're going to need Huntington Beach and Dallas to keep on losing in order for them to happen. So I think if they lose this game, they may end up getting eliminated from playoff contention, but we'll have to see how it goes down. You already know how we do. Only one way to figure out how it goes. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. It's about time to get this one started. I'm ready if you're ready. Let's hit that play game button. I don't have the ticker on this time around. My GIMP, where I used to edit my tickers for it, it's not working for whatever reason. I might just have to like restart it and do an update or something. I'm not sure. It's not letting me save it, save all of my tickers, so I'll get that adjusted when we get to it. It's all gravy as long as everything else is working. That's the most important thing. But we are underway here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. I still got the other ticker to roll for you, so it's all good. We're going to take this one past the 25 to around the 28-yard line. There goes the homie Freddie Roberts. I'll go ahead and get ready on my side too. I just got to put my headphones in and let's see what the homies in Anchorage could do. Handoff right side, going to get slowed down a little bit as Jacob Cool Beans, a gain of 1. But it's a fun ride here, most definitely in the USFA. We got to keep it moving. The games keep on rolling. We're in week 11, which is getting even better. We're approaching that week 12, 13, and 14. Our first season's going that far in the regular season. Another handoff to JCB, trying to truck through a couple players. They're going to get a big push. Taking that one past the 40 is going to be 1st and 10. Great job. Another handoff here. Look at JCB trucking through him, man. Getting another first down gain. Not caring about whoever that player was. Noah Bake with the tackle. Look at that play right there. Take him out.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Check. Go.
Handoff. No, it's a fake. Looking for a man. It's Markham tossing the deep right side and overthrows everybody. Wanting to give his man the jump ball opportunity. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. D-line, let's get in there. Huh?
2nd and 10 coming up. Markham looking for his first completion. Is going to find it past the 35. Going to make it a 3rd and short situation. New York trying to get off of the field.
Ready. 45. White. Slants. Watch the slant. Ready, go.
And they are going to try to hand off. JCB is going to get the first down inside the 32 around the 26-yard line. The drive shall continue for Anchorage, and it's 1st and 10 already. Great drive so far, but can they punch it in is the question. New York getting pushed back a little bit.
Okay, right.
Switch gears. Even. 4 down. Even.
Ready.
Another handoff. JCB struggled a little bit on that play. He did get past the 25, so a gain of 2.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Set, hut, yellow, 43.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Hut, hut.
Let's make these babies.
Another pass and caught. First down. Taking that one inside the 15. Anchorage is moving the football now. They're keeping it moving. Great drive.
On the set. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Come on, D.
And it's going to be a pass again, looking for a man, but run straight into a player. That's Ivan Johnson with the sack. First one of the week, and that'll make it 2nd and 17. Like he ran straight towards them after that block shed, and he was made up dead to rights on that play.
Down. Yellow, 22.
Rip left, rip left.
Better look for the pass here. Look at Millfield and caught. Gets pretty much all of those yards back from the sack. But now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Probably should have had the player numbers up, but I got a little time before I can actually talk about them. You know how we do. We let the offenses do one drive, and then it's on and popping. 3rd and 10. Passing it again. Looking for a man. Going to be caught, but well short of the mark. Not too much open on that play. Might as well take the field goal when you have the chance, but you always want to get 6 on those opportunities. But you can't be too mad, though, if you're getting some points to start out the day. They just got to expound on it. Do a little bit better next time around. A 10-play drive. Going to be a kick up, and kick is going to be all the way there for the homies in Anchorage. And it's going to be a 3-0 ball game. We'll see how New York goes in response. Looking at a shot of the team right here. I love the uniform set here for Anchorage. Got the gray and blue. Getting that all ready to go. I'm still trying to figure out how to change a few things within the game. That'll definitely make it a lot easier for all of you guys to do y'all thing in the USFA. You know what I'm saying? But so far, I'm liking the progress. Going to be sent into the end zone. Let's see what the homie can do on the return. Taking this one up the middle, and it gets dragged down a little bit past the 20. Charlie Baker with the return. It's going to be 1st and 10. Adding a few things to the Twitch stream. Might start it up in this playoff, since pretty much every game is going to be streamed from here on out after the regular season. Going to be pump faking it. Left side is going to be caught. A few players up front, and they'll drag him down before he can get the first. The gain of 9 to start out the Mafia's drive.
Out of my way. All day. I'm here all day.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
They are going to hand it off here. Look for a big lane. Is Doc Boone for his first carry. A gain of 6. He had a big game last week. Help him get the victory. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Ready.
3-3.
Going to pump fake it again. Looking for a man. Toss it right side. It's going to be caught. Trying to get past the 40. Not to be, though. Going to get dragged down after a gain of 4. 2nd and medium coming up.
Shut up. 19, Tiger, 19.
Anchorage stacking the box up a little bit. 5 at the line, but back up 1. And it looks like it got bounced off of one of their players during the release. Gonna be 3rd and 6 here. New York trying to get the conversion.
Set. 70 Lion.
59, Mike the 59.
Hey, come on out here. Come get. Go. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Gonna pass it again. Takes off the run, throws the left side, and I think he missed it. He could not drag that foot. Was Cam Mello just a little bit out of reach. Gonna be 4th down, and Anchorage will get the stop. And since that is going to be the case, we could talk about their offense a little bit. Quarterback would be Bobby Markham. Halfback would be Jacob Cool Beans and Freddie Roberts. JCB will be the starter, obviously, as the homie punts this one away. Going to be caught, some decent blocking. Going to get taken down at the 33 or 34 yard line. Wide receivers will be EJ Bailey and Joseph Joseph. Tight ends will be Danny Doyle and Wyatt Harris.
Let's go.
That's all the offense there for Anchorage. Setting up 1st and 10 at the 34. Almost had a man offsides, not to be. They're going to fake it to JCB, and there goes the homie Markham looking to get the first, and they are going to give it to him. 1st and 10 coming off of the read option. A great start to the drive. But can they punch it in is the question.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
You. I got you.
Ready? Go.
Going to quick pitch it in. And some coverage there. Did he make it? He did make it. That was a loss of 2 on that play. And I just realized something on the stream. I got to make a quick adjustment. Can I do it for you real quick? There you go. Gonna look for the screen pass there for JCB. Trying to stay in bounds. Does just that. Gets most of those yards back. Going to make it 3rd and 5 themselves. Actually, I didn't even talk about the rest of the team here. But defensively, Anchorage has Robert Crone at defensive tackle. Linebackers would be Oliver Prince and Jessica Navarro. Look for the pass and overthrows his man. 6 for 8 so far in the day, but could not connect on that one. And cornerbacks will be Thor Brown, Lacey Woodson, Cristo Rendor, and Andrew Green. So that's a setup there for the homies in Anchorage. We'll talk about New York in just a little bit. Shout out to the homies again in the chat, trying to hold it down, sending this one away. Looks like it should be inside the 25. And looks like down at the 21. Now for New York, let's talk about it a little bit. Quarterback will be Cletus Castle. Halfback will be Doc Boone and Quentin Robin. Wide receivers, they have Cam Mello, Charlie Baker, Aiden Keown, and Deli Bird. Tight ends will be Giovanni Walker and Gataki Dracos. There's going to be another handoff here, and Doc Boone's going to get swarmed. Not to be taken down for a loss of 3. Is going to be 2nd and 13. Defensively, they have Buster Mack. Linebackers will be actually that defensive line. They'll have Buster Mack. Linebackers will be Paco Pac II, Devontae Tree, Ernesto Romero, and Tyre Waya England. Cornerback will be Neil Mason, Tyler Steele, Noah Bake. And strong safety will be Corn Stalk. That will close out the quarter number 1. Look for the pass again. They're going to toss it to Boone. He's going to try to make a play and drag down. It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming.
Good job, D. Good job, D. That's right.
Look for a man again. Takes off the run and sacked again. Will Vanessa making the play this time around? And that's going to be 4th and 15. They have to give it back to Anchorage. A slow start here from this New York team coming off of a great game. And at the current moment, their offense is being held in check. Here comes another punt. It's going to be inside New York territory. After the fair catch, it's going to be 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Hey, we got tight left, tight ends left.
Gonna hand this one off. Trying to run through some man, and look at the burst. Almost got free. If he kept outside, I think he'd still be running, but it's gonna be 2nd and 1. Hard running there from JCB.
Set. Red. 38.
Mike 10. Here we go.
Hut. Go. Set. Hut. Ready.
Look for the pass play. Quick in the middle and caught. Taken down inside the 35. Anchorage is moving the football. They're trying to. They're going to give it to Joseph. One of the very few catches he's had since moving over to Anchorage. He was the mainstay there for that Charlotte offense in the beginning.
Green.
He wants the mic. Watch twist.
Hut. Go.
But it's going to be a handoff here to JCB again. Tries to hit the outside, but does not quite have the burst.
Anything moves, we hit it.
It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up.
Set. Ready. 52, blue.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Set. Go. Hut. Go.
Gonna pass it again and caught, but he's going backwards. He should have turned upfield. That's where that awareness is supposed to kick in. Freddie Roberts, he was trying to look for the truck, but it was going the wrong way. 3rd and 2. No touchdowns quite yet. Still 8 minutes left in the second, but Anchorage is trying to change that here on this drive.
Blue. 32.
Hey, let's calm down.
Me personally, I wouldn't mind the run up the middle from JCB. That could definitely help, but they're going to think pass. Looking for a man. Markham's on the run. Is he going to throw it? No, he's not. He's just going to do it himself. Sliding down before he gets hit, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Great job. I thought he was going to throw that football, but he tucked it in right as he was passing that line of scrimmage, keeping that defensive player in bay. And it's going to be the final 7 minutes here in the second. Here comes Bobby Markham again. Gonna pass it, look for a man, and caught. Turns up 81. Gonna get Joseph. Touchdown. Anchorage get the touchdown. Nice job, nice play, nice drive. And number 81 doing what he does best in open space. And that'll give Anchorage a 2-possession lead here. Definitely did not expect this coming into it, but so far it's working in the favor of the Snow Devils. The home crowd's loving it. We'll see if New York can bounce back. They have a little bit of a deficit to get out of, but luckily enough for them, it's not too bad. It could be worse things in life than being down 10 with another half to play some games. Got to get your offense involved, put some of your best playmakers in the best position to be great, and see what happens from there. Kickoff coming soon. New York's going to get this football back, see what they could do. Sending this one away here. Taking this one past the 20 to around the 23-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Set, go.
Sending Gataki in motion, and they will hit it off to Doc Boone. He's got a big hole, making a cut, gonna get to the 40-yard line. That's what Doc Boone could do for you. 1st and 10 Mafia, and a great burst of speed there after that cut. Watch that cut. Just hit that right side, and it was all she wrote. New York Mafia on the move now.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80.
Stop here, D. Slam, slam.
And it's going to be Castle quick pitching it, caught by Dracos, turning it up, getting close to midfield. And this is a good start here. They got to keep on building on it, though. A gain of 7.
Ready up.
43. Mike's 43.
Set up.
Here we go, D. All day.
But it's going to be a flag on the play. They got to back up 5 now, 2nd and 8.
On the ready.
59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I don't think you got it, son. Switch, switch, switch.
Making one motion, but they're going to give it to the homie again. Bursting through to get close to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now.
There we go.
At this point, you got to keep it in his hands, Doc Boone. He has the hot hand right now. Another run up the middle could keep the drive alive, or even better, get some points on the board. If they catch this Anchorage defense slipping,
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. 59's Mike. 59's Mike.
and they are going to hand it off again. There goes Boone. I knew it was coming. Getting close to the 40. 1st and 10 Mafia. Doc Boone pointed out what direction they trying to go.
Here we go.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Hut.
You better be afraid of me.
Ready. Hut.
Afraid of me.
Gonna pass it again and caught by Doc Boone, but this time he's going a little bit backwards, trying to get around the defender. Loss of 1 on that play. A little bit of a weird route combination, but I think it was because the pass was so quick. Oliver Prince made that tackle, the former Huntington Beach Voyager.
On the set.
Mike 56, right there, right there.
Go.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Gonna pass it again, quick pitch and had his man, but overthrows him. 3rd and 11 coming up, and Anchorage is trying to find a way to get the ball back.
Got it. Ready.
Mike 59. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Got a quick pitch left side and caught, turns up, gets past the 40, but that's not going to be enough for the 1st down. Anchorage is going to slow him down again, and New York Mafia, they're getting close to getting shut out in this 1st half. It is going to be another punt here, left side. It is going to be inside the 20, and a nice bounce there, but there is a flag. Not sure exactly who it's on. It's actually a hold on the homies in Anchorage. So it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. They have to back them up a little bit closer to the goal line.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 43.
Half a distance to be exact.
You better bring it.
Hut.
They're going to give it to JCB for the first carry of this drive. Sheds off the defender there, which appeared to actually be one of his players. He just bounced off of him. A gain of 6, and Neil Mason is the one to clean him up.
Not Miles.
Down. Yellow. 22.
3 down. 3 down.
Ready.
And they got to back it up not to be. Going to set up 2nd and 9 after that carry they had earlier. They gave a penalty. So that's 2 penalties within the span of 3 plays here for this Anchorage team. Going to set up 2nd and 9. And it'll be good for them to not get pinned so deep in their own territory, because they'll have to punt it back, and they'll give the Mafia a chance to score before the half.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
And they are going to try to reverse play. A big hole for JCB. Got the first down, a little bit more past the 25 and runs out of bounds. A big play there to get out of some very precarious positions there. And Anchorage is going to drive it up. Good job. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning there. No worries. This game shall continue. A 10-0 score in favor of Anchorage. New York has the ball back coming for them. So they'll just need to find a way to get a stop, perhaps get a field goal, and then they could tie the ball game back up next half. Going to pass again. Looking left side is going to be caught by JCB, but not getting too much. Going to be a gain of around 2.
Nowhere, baby, nowhere. Let's go. Way to go, D. Way to go, D.
On the double.
Mike's 51. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. Switch up. Switch.
Gonna pass it again and caught. It was a low pass. Didn't give JCB too much to work with. Another gain of 2. It's gonna be 3rd and 6. And the Mafia, they might resort and calling a timeout soon. See if they can get the clock for themselves. You never know. See if they can do something before the half.
51, Mike 51. Hey, man.
Anchorage not burning any clock. They're going to pass it here and caught. First down, looking for more. And the homie Joseph was trying to break that one free. He almost had it. It's going to be 1st and 10. And Anchorage is on the move. He already has a touchdown to his name. He's trying to do a little bit more. Honestly, if he just kept on running full speed, I think he'd have Anchorage may have with a 17-point ball game. But they got to back up again thanks to the penalty.
Let's go.
The one good thing about that penalty is that it does stop the clock and they don't have to use any of their timeouts. So I guess it does work in their favor.
On the ready.
Right here, guys. Mike 10. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Mike 10.
Hut.
Mike 10. Mike 10. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Gonna pass it. Gonna be caught. Turns up. Some blocking will get him free a little bit close to the 40, and that is where they'll call it the timeout. It's gonna be 2nd and about 3 or so, something like that. Oh, 2nd and 2. Wyatt Harris with the catch.
Here we go. Black 95.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Go on, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Gonna pass it again and almost throws it straight to the homie on defense. I believe that was Ernesto Romero. It's gonna be 3rd and 2 now.
Ready.
7's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Hut.
Ready.
Passing it again. The screen pass is a flag on the play. It's going to be 4th down. And it's actually going to be roughing the passer. A big penalty to give Anchorage some much needed field position. And now they can kind of do what they want to do. Great. Oh, actually, I wouldn't say great. New York Mafia messed up pretty badly on that one.
Come on. Set. 10 black.
Go. Strong left.
Ready. Go.
Going to pass the right side. JCB's on the move. Going to turn up, cut up, and inside the 20 they go. They'll call their timeout on that play.
Yes, sir. You don't want that.
Timeout number 2. It's going to set up 2nd and 2. Ivan Johnson dragged him down on that play.
Set. 33. Yellow.
51. Let's get the ball.
Hut. Go. Set. Hut.
Got a quick pitch to left side. It's going to be caught. Going to reach out for it. I think he's a little short. 40 seconds left on the clock. It's 3rd and inches. It doesn't look like there's too much hustle in their bustle. 33 seconds left in the second.
Let's go now. Red 38. Go.
Passing it again and caught. Cuts up, gets down, 2 around the 4. Another timeout called, and that sets Anchorage up for a few plays towards the end zone. Maybe a couple, I wouldn't say a few. But Joseph coming through in this game here for Anchorage.
Set, ready. 50, green.
Come on. You better bring it. 51.
Set, go.
51's the mic.
Set, go.
Gonna pass it again, looking for a man. Takes off to run, right side, and just throws this one away. Might give him one more chance or so.
Here we go. Set, 52, blue.
Record. Hey, we got Mike.
Gonna pass it again, looking for a man. Left side and throws out the back of the end zone. Didn't want to risk that. 3rd and goal. They may trade one more time, but honestly, you could live with the field goal. Take that to the half, a 13-0 ball game in your favor. You really can't be mad at it. The defense have been playing amazing, but looks like Anchorage is not playing games. They want to make it a 3-possession ball game before the half. Quick pitch wide open. Freddie Roberts, touchdown. Snow Devils getting it into the end zone. Too easy. You like that pause right there? You weren't ready for that pause. Kick is going to be up, and it should be good. It is good. 17-0 is your score. Anchorage looking real nice, I must say, in this ball game. I don't know what's up with the New York Mafia. They came off of probably one of their bigger wins of the season. They secured their playoff spot. We know that they will be making it into the playoffs. But it's an interesting setup here. We already know 2 of the teams that are currently eliminated from playoff contention. That's going to be Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay. And those 2 teams will play again. So it should be another fun ride between them. That game went into overtime on Sunday. If you missed it, I don't know what you was doing. You should have came through with us. But it's going to be a fun ride here coming through. 6 seconds in this ball game. In the first half, at least. Going to be returned here. 4 seconds. 3, 2, a hurdle and a fumble. It picked up by actually was picked up by Anchorage. So technically that's a turnover in favor of Anchorage. You honestly can't have it a better start to the game than that. Wow. I'm gonna have to clip that one. Taking this for another return. Charlie Baker taking that 1-2 around the 25-yard line, and they have to score 3 times to win the game. They have 2 full quarters though, so they got the time and the ability to do so. They just got to put some plays together, 1 play at a time. Don't try to beat yourself too much.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Hey, set go. Get the weight room.
They're going to send Gataki in motion, and they are going to hand it off to Doc Boone, trying to find the crease. Can't quite find it. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's big time. That's big time. Let's work.
There's going to be a time where the run game won't be as prominent because they'll have to pass the football. Luckily enough for the homies in New York, they have one of the more accurate passing quarterbacks in the league. So they'll see if they can try to make it happen. They're going to fake the handoff. Steps back in the pocket, throws it to Doc Boone, and makes one man miss to get the first down. That's definitely a good start. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. You see right there in the yards, though. He only has 34 passing yards, and 17 of them went to that man, Doc Boone. He has to start passing the ball a little bit down the field, see if they could catch this Anchorage secondary slipping. They don't have Rebecca Montaigne. Not Rebecca. They don't have Caitlin Montaigne, so they can afford to take some shots, even though they just got a penalty on the Anchorage side. Going to make it 1st and 5, but this is where you want to start pushing it down the field a little bit more. Mix up that play calling and see if you could get this team in a crazy position.
Shut up. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Out. 3 down. 3 down.
Set, go.
Handoff again to Doc Boone, falls forward and gonna take another first down gain. He's well over 6 yards a carry, so he's doing his job as best he can, but they need to punch it into the end zone or at least get a field goal, something.
Set, 70 Lion.
I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna run you over.
Gonna pass it again and incomplete. It's gonna set up 2nd and 10. They beat the Arizona Rattlers last week, and they went for it on 4th down to get the job done. Cletus Castle hit them with the slant cheese, and it worked out to their favor. But they're going to need a little bit more than that if they want the victory. Look for him, man. Is Doc Boone wide open? He's got the speed and the space to the 30, taking it to the 20, and dragged out of bounds at around the 15. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Going to make it 1st and 10. Mafia. Number 37, he tried to undercut that blocker, and he got pretty close, but once Doc Boone had that football, it was pretty much game over.
Mike the 59.
You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball.
Gonna pass it again. Throws this one away. He almost got sacked. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Check. 43. Check Mike. 43 is the mic. Get in the way.
Another handoff here, looking and tries to shut off a man, but gets pushed sideways. 3rd and 11. They lost the yard. Great tackle in open space. 3rd and 11 coming.
Ready. Viking 18.
Watch the run.
Set, go.
And they're going to pass it again, looking for a man. Midfield and incomplete. And that is going to slow down the plight here for this Mafia team. But it will set up a field goal attempt. Should be a chip shot. Kicking this one up and good, and the Mafia will score for the first time today. Not exactly the game they expected or what we expected, but sure enough, it's all ready to go for you. Anchorage, they're doing pretty good in this ball game. They have yet to allow a touchdown. They've allowed some big plays, don't get me wrong, but besides that, they've been putting in the work. And it's been working out a-okay for them, if I do say so myself. Can't wait for the new teams to come out too. We should be having a big class of players coming in. And by then we'll have a lot of veteran players within the league. Teams that have been updating since we've moved to Madden. And it's only going to get bigger and stronger from here. You already know I'm going to be here for it each and every way I can. A return pass to 25 there for Freddie Roberts is going to be 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32.
Let's go. Go, Mike 51.
Passing it again. Going to toss it to JCB to look at the convoy of blockers in front of him, but he does not use them to his advantage. Only going to get a gain of 4. He honestly had maybe a first down if he cut inside. But of course, that is where awareness would come into play. That's why you got to keep on updating, because a lot of those plays that you see right there could be 14 yards as opposed to 4. 2nd and 6 coming here. Looking right side and caught. Looking to get the first. Dragged down before he could get past the first down mark. But it's 3rd and inches. Definitely makeable. And we'll see if Anchorage can get the job done.
Down. Yellow. 43. We gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
And off here, JCB trying to reach over, and he's going to get it. First down, Anchorage. Great job there. JCB didn't get pushed backwards. He was going to take that first, however it came. It was a decent enough pass rush by the Mafia, but could not make the play like they needed to.
Let's go. Yellow. 22.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Set. Hut.
Almost got him off sides, not to be pump fake. Linden throws left side, and that's actually a penalty. Throw a flag for pass interference. Noah Bake. He had a big interception last week too, but he got a little bit too handsy on that one. It's going to be 1st and 10 spot ball foul. Meaning wherever the penalty happened, that is where the ball shall be placed. So that'll put Anchorage right in Mafia territory. As the clock continues to run, gonna pump fake it, gonna try right side and almost caught. It was almost picked off and almost caught, but neither one of them brought their hands to that fight. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. EJ Bailey, he almost came through with it.
Ready. Black 40.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
And they got to go backwards. The left tackle was the culprit. Had to back that one up 5. 2nd and 15. But yeah, should be expecting a lot of some new teams coming into it via the expansion. Should be a fun ride to watch the homies do their thing.
And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Ready. Go.
Got a quick picture right side and caught there for Wyatt Harris to get pretty much all of those yards back from the penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now.
That's the stop. That's the stop. Yeah.
There we go. That's the one. That's the one.
Ready.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip.
Tight right. Tight right.
Going to pass it again as Markham steps back a little bit and going to get sacked. Ivan Johnson with number 2 getting the stop, and they will get the ball back as the Mafia. Great pass rush. Ivan Johnson, he's been stepping his game up. I believe this is his 2nd game in a row where he has a sack, so he's been putting in the work for sure. Going to be caught around the 21-yard line or so for the Mafia. They got one of those possessions down with the field goal, so now it's all up to the offense to punch it into the end zone, get the scores, make it a 1-possession ball game, see where it goes from there. This is a critical drive for sure. And honestly, a field goal really won't help them too much. But they'll hand it off to Doc Boone. Looking in the cutback there. Looking the man rumble. There goes Doc Boone taking it to around the 45-yard line. Doc Boone skating and pushing and moving and grooving. Gonna make it 1st and 10. Great job there.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Scared.
Tight end right. Hut, go. Tight end right.
Handoff here. Gonna take that one down at 2nd and 9 coming. I've been getting a few requests in regards to the clips and stuff in regards to the highlights. In a perfect world, I would love to get game by game highlights, but we are not at that level yet. We're just not going to be a handoff. He's at that level though. It's Doc Boone getting another big push, but that would require me to record so many clips. It will take a good minute to get them all. So, and I don't have the editing abilities to do all of that. At the current moment, I'm only doing like short spurt type clips where I could get the best plays and put them all together. pretty much a shout out to the whole league, but shout out to Doc Boone. Another big game to take to the 30, taking this one past the 20 down to the 15, and that'll give Doc Boone 100 yards on the day, and it will give the Mafia great field position. Doc Boone picking up some serious steam now. 3 minutes left in the second. They're trying to complete the comeback. Gonna pass it. No drop back here for Castle. Turns up, looking for a man to throw to, but he's gonna get sacked. Will Vanessa, he's gonna get the sack. That's a bot player doing his thing, but he ain't mad at it. He's gonna do a couple dribble moves and back him up 1 yard, avoiding the scramble there.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
59.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Turn up. Hut, go.
And they're going to try the ground again with Doc Boone. I don't blame you. Inside the 10 they go. Make it 3rd and 4. This is a big 3rd down coming up here for the Mafia. They need a touchdown, not a field goal. The field goal will pretty much do nothing in regards to getting back into this ball game. 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
They're going to fake it to Doc Boone. Stands in the pocket. Good protection. Finds a man. Turns up 1st down. Reaches over the end zone. Dolphin dive 1 and Dolphin dive 2 for the touchdown. Giovanni Walker coming back to it. He left the end zone, but he know where to go as soon as he got that ball. Great job by the Mafia. And this game is not over yet. A great start to week 11. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. And it's 17-10 right before the end of the 3rd quarter. Anchorage will get this football back, see if they could get the drive to push it back to a 2-possession ball game. But great job overall there by the Mafia. They got back into it. They did what they needed to do. And we'll see who can come out on top in this one. We still got plenty of games this week. Watch out for the game tomorrow as well. It's going to be a fun one. Tampa Bay, they're still looking for their first win since the first week of the season, but they got a tough task ahead of them. Rebecca Montaigne and the gang, where they got to travel to St. Louis and that one. So shout out to the homies there. That's going to be a fun ride. Make sure you watch out for that. But we're going to get back to this game here. Kickoff is back. And we'll see what happens with the remaining 22 seconds here. Going to be a return past the 15. He does get past the 20, barely. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Anchorage. Anchorage trying to get the W here. I believe it'll be Anchorage's first win since, I believe, week 8. Gonna be passing it again and caught. There goes the juke move. Look at that man rumble. A great play down to the 40 and it's 1st and 10. Snow Devils, that's that man, Joseph Joseph. Devontae Tree there with the tackle. And that's gonna close out quarter number 3. Let's go to quarter number 4. 34 is in the chat there for your homies. 12 minutes left in this ball game. They're going to try the screen, and JCB squeezes through a couple of players there, surprisingly. But he's going to take it past the 42, around the 43, 44 yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 7. I have to double check the colors there for the Mafia. I don't know why it still has that giant blue, but I think I just have to do another edit there, but I'll fix it. It's cool. Looking for a pass caught again. Tries to run through a man and just runs past them for the 1st down. Inside Mafia territory again. Wyatt Harris with the catch. This drive shall continue.
Set. 33. Yellow.
51. You.
Hand off again, looking, and JCB is going to get dragged down before he could get too crazy. It's a decent enough duel between JCB and Doc Boone. Both of them around the same area of carries. Looks like Doc Boone may have the upper edge barely by like 20 so yards, but outside of that, they're pretty even.
Red 38.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
And they're going to hand it off again to JCB, but it looks like New York's ready again. A loss of yardage there. Devontae Tree says, I don't got time for that. 3rd and 12.
Set, ready. 50, green.
I got him.
Set, go.
Going to pass it again. Screen pass and caught. Turns upfield. Going to get the first down and more, but there's a flag on the play. And it is roughing the passer. That is another bad penalty here from this Mafia defense. I thought it was a hold, but it looks like he got a little bit too rough on the homie Markham. It's going to set Anchorage up inside the 15. Bad time penalty there for New York.
You must be dreaming.
We've seen a lot of teams get hit with the penalty bug recently. It's going to be shedding off one man, and JCB almost punched it in. I thought he was going to fall forward, but it's going to be 2nd and inches now.
Too big for you.
One person said he's too big for him.
Ready. Blue 32. Don't let him breathe. Ready.
Passing it again, looking for a man. It's Markham, right side and caught. Wyatt Harris, touchdown.
Baby, let's go.
Anchorage buckets and a 2-possession lead again. This no double team's picking up the pace. You love to see it. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good, and Anchorage is going to score again. Anchorage came to play this week. Going to be interesting to see who gets to the Pro Bowl. That's going to be a fun ride deciding that. A lot of talent all over the field. Should we do East versus West, or should we do a draft? That should be the question. Like, should we do a team caboose versus team stacks, or maybe two coaches that are going to be two coaches. They could draft from the players. You never know. They could choose their strategies. We put them into Axis. Shout out to the Axis team. And then we could keep it running from there. You never know. Could be a little bit of a tradition. But regardless of that, there's a lot of players that's going to be coming from these teams.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Looking for the screen pass. Looks in. Going to be caught. Runs it to his man and dragged down from behind by Crone. Going to make it 2nd and 9. That could have been a lot worse there for him. But Anchorage stands tall, allowing only 1 yard. Is the game over for New York? Technically, no. But they need to score quickly. The clock keeps draining as you do not get out of bounds or call a timeout. So they got to make sure their plays hit. They're going to try screen pass again. Doc Boone got a lot of blockers this time around. Going to take this one past the 45. Gets hit out of bounds, but there's a holding penalty. And it's going downhill from this New York team. 2nd and 19.
We own you now. Okay, break.
43's the mic.
I go.
Oh, 43's the mic.
7:20 on the clock. They're going to hand it off to Doc Boone. Sheds off one man, but push backwards on the second attempt on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 18 now.
Boom!
Sack.
Gonna pass it again is the homie Castle and overthrows his man. And you got to imagine it's 4th down territory. So we'll see what the homies in New York can come up with in this one. Not too many plays in a playbook that can successfully get 18 plus yards on a consistent basis, but we'll see what the homies in New York can do. They're going to pass it again. You already know, looking left side and caught. There goes Cam Mello, taking it to the 30, the 20, the 10. I think that's his first touchdown of his career. It took him a while, but it came in a big time touchdown. Mafia, great job, great pass. And that defensive player was right there, but looks like that was that back shoulder fade. Definitely got the job done there. And it's back to a 1-score game. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. And we're back to a 24-17 ball game. Definitely turning up now. Now, if the Mafia could get the quick stop, they could potentially set themselves up for a big gainer and potentially tie the ball game up. Like, I didn't expect that to happen. I'm sure you guys didn't either, but that was on 4th down. If that wasn't clutch, I don't know what is. And I was talking about how there isn't a lot of plays that could go 18 plus yards and do it consistently. I think the Mafia found that one play, worked out in their favor. Kicking this one is that 2-yard line. Here's the return pass to 25. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Set, hut, 45, white.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Set, hut.
Passing it again, left side and caught. Turns up is Wyatt and dragged down from behind by Ernesto. Is going to be 2nd and 4 coming up.
No chance.
That's what you got. Shout out to your WWE fans up in here. You know I was coming with that.
Down, yellow, 40.
No chance in hell was he going to get that 1st down.
Hut, go.
2nd and 4 coming up. They're going to fake the handoff, look for a man, and then caught. 1st down, Anchorage close to midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10. EJ Bailey with the play. Over the head of the linebacker, not much he could do there.
Okay, right.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Drive shall continue. 5 minutes left in the 4th. Anchorage trying to push it back. They're going to screen pass it. There goes Bailey. Runs through a man down to around the 1st down mark. I think he's a little shy. A gain of 9 on the play. My bad. That was McKinley on the catch. I thought I got confused with the homie Bailey. But a great pass. Great 2 catches from him in this drive.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
Single. I got a single in the slot.
Ready.
Yeah, did not say that earlier. He is also a user player. It's Chris McKinley. My bad. I have to update the player numbers for him, but that should be no issue to add. 1st and 10 once again for Anchorage, and they're just working this clock down in their favor.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
Heavy.
Set, go.
Key 81. Key 81.
Passing again and incomplete. Not to be. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
On the set.
Mike 10. In your face.
In your face.
Hut.
Almost had him off sides there. 2nd and 10. Looking for the play. And it's caught. Turns up the field is McKinley. Down to the 20 again. And that's his 3rd catch of this drive. 30 for 37 by Markham. And he's just looking real nice, I must say. 1st and 10. Like, just look at that, though. 30 catches in the span of 4 quarters. Just ridiculous. Another handoff here. JCB wants a touchdown, though, but he's not going to get through that player there. It's going to be 2nd and 9. In your face.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
Ready, go.
Almost offsides again. Mafia, they need to stop, but look at JCB rumble shedding off one man, getting closer to 10. Gonna be 3rd and 2 coming up.
Come on, set. 10 black.
Mike 51. Focus defense.
Set, hut.
3rd and 2 coming up. Another handoff to JCB, and he's going to reach over to get the 1st down. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set, 33. Yellow.
Watch the run.
Two tights, two tights.
Hut, go.
Another handoff for JCB, getting shut down. Calling the timeout
That's a good shot.
is the Mafia. They don't necessarily need the touchdown as Anchorage. All they need to do is get to the 1st down line. We'll see where exactly that is.
Let's go now. Red,
Well,
30.
okay, so technically if they do get it, it'll be a 1st down more than likely and a touchdown. But they're going to try to hand off again. JCB sheds off one man, but the second one comes free. It's going to be 3rd down coming up.
What you got? Huh?
Another timeout called by this New York Mafia team. And at the current moment, their best situation stopper would be a turnover. Anchorage, they don't look like they want to give it up that easily.
Ready up.
Mike. Mike 51. Here we go, G.
Set, go.
51's the mic.
You gonna get you?
Passing it again, and they tried the screen pass there, and that will stop the clock. So 4th and 9, bring out the field goal team. Let your defense do what it's been doing pretty much the whole game. Outside of that one touchdown that they gave up on 4th down. One minute, 48 seconds left on the clock. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good. And we're back to a 2-possession ball game. Mafia looking for the stop, but they could not get it. And now their offense has to go double time to see if they can score real quick, get the onside kick, and then do it again. Great game by this Anchorage team, stepping it up when they needed to the most, and it's worked out in their favor. Sending this one away. Gonna be in the end zone. Looking for the return is Charlie Baker. Taking this one past the 20 and runs into a few icy snow devils to take him down. Anchorage is looking nice, but the Mafia still has a slim shot in the dark.
Ready, break. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59. Come on, boy. Come on. Ready.
Gonna pass it again, looking and overthrows his man again. There's a flag on the play, but it was offside, so that free play wasn't that free. 1st and 5 coming up.
Ready, set. 59. Mike's 59.
Nice, sweetheart.
Gonna pass the left side and caught. Turns upfield. Gonna try to get the first, but Doc Boone shut down. 1 minute 30 seconds left, and it's 2nd and 1.
Hustle.
Mike's 5'9. Mike's 5'9.
Go.
Almost got that man offsides. Not to be. Gonna pass it again. Looking for Doc Boone. It's gonna be caught. Sheds off one man. Does get out of bounds. That's gonna make it 1st and 10. But they got to go a little bit further up the field than that.
On the double.
Check. 59. Rabbit. Set go.
Gonna pass it again. Looking for a man. Right side and caught. Turns up. Trying to get the first down, but it'll get hit out of bounds. It's gonna be 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19.
Check. 43. Here we go. 43 is the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here comes a quick pitch and caught again. Turns up the field is the Kentucky Dracos, but he's going to be bounced inbounds. It's going to be 1st and 10. Don't see too much urgency here from this Mafia team. They got to go up the field a lot more. They got to score 2 times in 40 seconds. It's not looking pretty, but they are going no huddle here. They got to launch this one down the field. They have yet to use their timeout either. Looking for a man left side and deflected. Try Charlie Baker on that play. It's 32 seconds left.
Ready? Liking 18. 9. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
They're going to pass it again. Looking and overthrows Doc Boone. But once again, they're settling for the short passes here. They definitely needed to go a little bit further up the field. But it looks like, regardless of that, the homies in Anchorage will find their 4th win of the season.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60
They stave off letting go of a positive record for one more week. So the best record that Anchorage could get at the current moment is 7-7. Since they currently have 7 losses, they'll have to win 4 straight to make that happen. And they're trying not to be the final team, or trying not to be one of the teams that gives up a big setup. Going to be passing it again right side and some coverage. 3rd and 15 turns to 4th and 15 real quick. So far, the accuracy has not been in favor of the homie Castle.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80.
Let's go one more.
Hop, go.
Mike, 59's Mike. Check. 59.
4th 15. They need this, and overthrown again. And that honestly should seal the deal. Congratulations to Anchorage getting the victory in this one. Final score should be 27-17. And we still have 4 more games to play. Let's talk about the games this week. Tampa Bay and St. Louis will be the next game. That'll be tomorrow. Then we'll have the homies here, Charlotte. They're trying to bounce back from their first loss of the season. While Pittsburgh, they're going to try to get some more momentum and get their 2nd win of the season. So gotta shout out the homies there. Great job by Pittsburgh getting the win last week, but they want to get more than 1 win. You know what I'm saying? And then we have Tacoma and Huntington Beach, a very interesting matchup. That will be the first Twitch game of the week, and it'll be a fun ride all the way through. Last time we seen these 2 teams, Tacoma, they put a pretty big hurting on Huntington Beach. But things have changed since week number 1. We'll see how these 2 teams adjusted. And then finally, our last game of the week, Dallas at Arizona. Now, the last time these two teams played, Dallas got the victory actually. So Arizona, they want to get their win back and make sure that it's possible for them to get the victory. So shout out to the homies here. But final score is going to be 27-17. And we'll go ahead and check out these stats real quick for you. You know how we do. Let me see if I can get the cursor on so I know where I'm going. But the total offense, pretty even, but it still led out to be in Anchorage's favor, 350 to 308. First downs, 19-11. That was a real big focal point there for Anchorage. Get the first downs, keep draining the clock, and it worked out in their favor. They did get the turnover as well. That one fumble, even though it really didn't amount to much, still a turnover at the end of the day. 69% nice by Anchorage. Great job from them. Every single time both of these two teams hit the red zone, they scored something. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals for Anchorage. That was enough to get the victory. 6 penalties for both teams, but it looks like New York got hit more. It was probably because that not just the face mask, but also the roughing the passer penalty. So well, looking into the stats here, let's check it out. 30 for 38 for Markham, 3 touchdowns, a great game overall for him. Cletus Castle, 15 for 26, 199 yards on the day. Not as accurate as we normally seen him, but looks like the veteran Markham got the job done. Showed the rookie how it's done. Both running backs got over 110 yards. I like to see it. Neither of them got a touchdown, but great job by those guys, averaging over 5 yards a carry by both of them. Receiving wise, it looks like Jacob Cool Beans, he led in receptions along with Wyatt Harris, but it was Joseph that led in yards, got the touchdown along with Freddie Roberts and Wyatt Harris, both actually all 3 of them getting a different touchdown. Great job from them. New York, Doc Boone had a lot of screen action, but it didn't really amount to too much. Only 70 yards out of it, which is still a lot considering he's a running back, but it did not work in his favor to get those big plays. Cam Mello only had 1 catch, and those for 84 yards. I know he's going to replay that. Keep it moving, though. Defensively, looks like the user that had the most tackles will be Neil Mason with 7. Also had a tackle for loss. Devontae Tree with 5. Tyler Steele with 5. Romero with 5. Buster Mack with 4. Ivan Johnson with 3. Noah Bake with 3. Paco Pac II with 2. And that is all the users outside of Cornstalk. He had 1. Tire Wire England also had 1. Let's check out the sacks here. Looks like Ivan Johnson had 2. No interceptions, pass deflections. We had Ernesto Romero and Tyler O'Steele, and then forced fumbles. There was none here. Looking at the setup for Anchorage, let's talk about it. The user that led in tackles is Lacey Woodson with 6. Great job from her. Going a little bit further down, Cristo Rendor with 3. Jessica Navarro with 3. Oliver Prince with 3. Thor Brown with 2. Let's see who else we got. Robert Crone had 1, and Andrew Green also had 1. Sack wise, looks like it was all the bot players there. No interceptions and pass deflections. We only had 1, and that was from a bot player. And who forced the fumble earlier? Danny Doyle, the tight end, getting a forced fumble. You love to see it. Who recovered it? Was it recovered? Or was it recovered by? Nope. It didn't show who recovered the fumble. So it is what it is. We'll keep it moving. Kicking wise, let's talk about it. 2 bot kickers, and it looks like they were both on the money. They both made all of their field goals and their extra points. Great job from them. Let's see what the longest field goal was. Longest field goal was 29 yards, so nothing too crazy. Punting wise, both of them averaging over 29 yards a punt. No punts inside the 20. No touchbacks. Kick return wise, let's see. Both of them averaging over 22 yards a kick return. Punt return wise, Thor Brown only had 1 opportunity, and that was for 3 yards. So I'll go ahead and get these screenshots and all the good stuff, but we got to let it roll on to game number 2. Tampa Bay at St. Louis. That is going to be the game to see tomorrow. Can't wait to see you back again. Until then, it's your boy Stacks. and I'm out here.